Hey everyone, so we're going to be talking about a few new cards in Ignition Assaults. Actually, today we'll actually be focusing on an archetype, a new Earth Ritual archetype, so that's definitely really interesting. They're actually focused on rock types as well, so very excited about this because so far we actually don't have any Earth Ritual decks. We have Dark, we have Light, we have Water, Wind, and Fire. Off the top of my head, I could think there's Necros, which is obviously water. We have Birds, which is wind. We also have, of course, Nephthys, which is the recent fire one. But we also have dark ones as well and lights. The only thing is we never had any earth. So seeing that we're actually getting a debut for earth rock ritual types is definitely really interesting. So looking forward to it. Let's go over these cards because there is a lot to go over. Now before I start, they are actually based off Olympian spirits, which is basically all stone monsters here. So they're basically statues, which at my first impression I was actually thinking that they were weeping angels from Doctor Who. Which is just a really cool concept, but to find out that they were actually based on Olympians, I guess it's a different thing, but they are still statues. So if you actually are interested in this, it actually has really awesome artwork, as I can see right now. So yeah, starting off we have the first card, Megalith. They are called Megaliths, of course. So Megalith Orpheal, level 4 Earth Rock Ritual Effect Monster, 1600 attack, 2500 defense. You can ritual summon this card with any Megalith card. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. First effect, if this card is ritual summon, you could add a Megalith monster from your deck to your hand except itself. Second effect, during your main phase, you could ritual summon one ritual monster from your hand. Also, you must tribute monsters from your hand and or field, including this card on the field, whose total levels equal or exceed the level of the monster you summon. Off the top of my head, this is really amazing, being able to actually ritual summon using monsters. Firstly, you're saving insane amounts of resource with this particular style of play. At the same time, you can even use itself. I mean, how amazing is that? Definitely love this. I mean, the consistency there is actually better than Incantations and Necros, which is currently the leading ritual deck, I believe. But with that being said, I'm looking forward to the rest of these cards. Moving on, we have Megalith Haggith, level 4 Earth Rock Ritual Effect Monster, 1300 attack, 2600 defense. You can ritual summon this card with any Megalith card. Second effect, only once per turn. First effect, if it's ritual summoned, you could add a Megalith spell trap from your deck to your hand. So there are actually spell trap support. Going to be curious as to what that will be. Second effect, of course, you could use this to ritual summon any Megalith monster. So same effect as the first, really amazing. Moving on, another level 4 Earth Rock Ritual Effect monster. 1000 attack, 2700 defense, and again, every single effect seems to be the same thing. The only difference here is if it's actually being ritual summoned, you could draw one card then discard one card. Second effect is a little different here. It's actually a quick effect to ritual summon this particular one, so definitely very interesting, meaning it's actually a chainable card. So definitely looking forward to that. The next one is a little different. It is Megalith Phaleg, level 8 Earth Rock Ritual Effect Monster, 2500 attack, 1200 defense, and every effect so far looks the same. However, the first effect can only be used once per turn. You can discard this card, ritual summon one Megalith ritual monster from your hand, and you could also tribute monsters from your hand or field, whose total levels equal or exceed the level of the monster you summon. And then second effect is monsters you control gain 300 attack and defense for each ritual monster in your graveyard. Obviously that makes sense. You're using your ritual monsters to ritual summon. You're gonna have plenty of ritual monsters in the grave to actually fuel your attack for your monsters. We also have another level 8 Earth Ritual effect monster, Megalith Bethor, 1500 attack, 2600 defense. First and second effect only once per turn. First effect, you discard this card and ritual summon, of course. Let's see, tribute the monsters, so that's the same thing. And second effect, if ritual summon, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of ritual monsters with different names in your graveyard, destroy them. With how many we've actually gone through, we could go up to 5 or 6, so definitely really amazing there. Next we have Megalith Aratron, level 8 Earth Ritual effect monster again, 2000 attack, 3000 defense. Let's see, first and second effects is only once per turn, so first effect is quick effect to allow you to ritual summon, and then second effect is when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card you control as a quick effect, you could place one ritual monster from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck, and if you do, negate the activation, and if you do that, destroy it. That's really amazing. Firstly, it's a great way to recover your ritual monsters that you use to actually ritual summon, and at the same time you actually get a free negate out of it. I mean, that's amazing. So really cool card there. 3 level 8s, 3 level 4s, but of course we are moving on to spells and traps now. Of course, we have to have a field spell, so Megalith Portal, second effect can only be used once per turn. So first effect, the first time each ritual summon monster would be destroyed by battle each turn, it is not destroyed. And second effect, if a Megalith monster is special summon, you can target one ritual monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So again, more recovery, not a particularly broken card, but definitely a very fair card that will definitely support the deck very well. The next card we have here is Megalith Promotion, a continuous trapped. First effect can only be used once per turn, but there's only one effect. You can target one level 4 lower monster you control, its level becomes double its original level until the end of this turn. Obviously a very relevant card. It is a continuous trap, meaning it will never leave the field. You could always activate this every single turn. So definitely very nice. It is a hard once per turn, but that being said, to increase the levels to allow you to actually have more levels to tribute for your ritual summon is definitely very nice. The final card we have here is Megalith Immersion, another continuous trap card. The first effect can only be used once per turn, but there's only one effect. You can target one Megalith monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense, but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. So obviously you're reviving back your monsters from your graveyard in order to tribute them for your ritual summon, and then obviously if you don't use them, then they'll go back to the bottom of the deck. So very nice, being able to use it for both fodder purposes, but at the same time also defensive purposes when your opponent's trying to attack you is definitely very nice. So overall, this is a very interesting archetype. It does not seem to be particularly broken at the moment. There's nothing particularly noteworthy, like any huge negations or any huge attack for OTK. It does seem like a very vulnerable deck at the moment, but I do think that just combining them with the incantations will already improve the consistency here as well. Not that it really needs any, it is really amazing. So I am still definitely going to be looking forward to actually building this deck, so hopefully they are not high rarity, because that will definitely be quite a drag to actually build and actually find these cards. But yeah, I'm hoping they are actually going to be low rarity cards, so that it's actually very accessible for everyone to enjoy. But that being said, definitely tell me what you guys actually think about this archetype. It does look like a lot of fun, and it's very interesting. I mean, just the whole artwork of them, I mean, look at them, they're just so amazing. Basing them off Olympians, specifically the 7 Olympian spirits, is definitely very interesting, but at the same time I just can't help but get that feeling of the weeping angels from Doctor Who. I mean, yeah, definitely tell me if you guys actually get that feeling as well. But yeah, just an overall really awesome archetype. So yeah, do share this with everyone who's actually interested in this, who might be interested in this. I do think the artwork is really unique, really amazing. It's just a really majestic kind of deck, you know, a really majestic kind of feeling. But yeah, tell me what you guys actually think about all this in the comment section down below, because this is just really interesting that rituals are actually getting support after so long. I mean, yeah, we got Nephthys, and sure, Necros got reprints again, but overall it wasn't significant enough. And rituals are just one of those, I guess, the least common type of monster type out there. So seeing that they're getting more archetypes is definitely going to be very fun. I'm very excited about this, but yeah, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.